We are back with another Cooking with Millie. So today, obviously, as you can tell, we are baking Halloween cookies. Now, the whole point was, I was actually not meant to be doing this video because it seems to me that you guys don't really like to cook with me that much, but I absolutely love doing them. So I thought I would still put it out there because then you never know, some people might enjoy it. So we was going to do a video on Mum, and that will be coming next, but I've decided to twist things up and do some Halloween cookies today with some cookie what are they called? Cookie cutters. And yeah, we're going to do maybe some bats, a ghost, and yeah, then we're going to bake them and decorate them, and it's going to look really, really pretty. So we have all the ingredients here, but I don't think you can really see, but we have butter, dairy free so I can have it, baking powder, caster sugar, plain flour, vanilla extract. Then I'm going to go and get 2 eggs in a minute, but right now we've got to beat the butter and sugar in a large bowl, which is evident here. So we need to use these scales, new scales guys, new scales, to measure out 250 grams of butter and 250 grams of sugar. So one of the real reasons as well that I actually want to do a baking video was, one, because I've never done like I don't think I've ever baked like basic cookies. I've done cakes, but I've never done cookies. It's kind of something different. And also, when we was in like self-isolation, fun fact, we was in self-isolation for like, okay, maybe it was only like 2 or 3 days. Like, it wasn't that long, but you know, I still got bored. So I wanted to do some baking, but then my mum was like, no, you must not do some baking in case we need those eggs, because they had like barely any eggs left. And I was thinking, well, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but I'm not allowed to bake. So now is my chance to do some baking. In case I have to go down it again, that whole route, at least I've got my baking crave out of the way. Butter done, that's just gonna plot in here. So we're gonna grab that and put that in there. And then the next thing we need to do is 250 grams of golden caster sugar. I don't know what the difference is. I don't think it's even golden. This is just normal caster sugar. I think the golden one just gives it a more golden look, like it says, but we're just going to go for the normal caster sugar. Just plain white caster sugar. Whoa. Oh my god, I got it on 125, exact half. Whoa. 250 of sugar in there. And then it says to beat it until fluffy and light. I think this looks like light and fluffy, like, look, hang on, what do you guys think? Look, what's that look like to you? Light and fluffy? You can't even see because of the light? I think that's light and fluffy. So we're going to move on to the next step of the recipe. The next step is to beat the eggs and vanilla extract. If it looks curdled, add a spoonful of flour. And then I'm not adding food colour in because I don't want colour on it. And then we're going to put the flour and the baking powder in a separate bowl, and then stir it into it to make it a dough using floured hands. Oh my god, I forgot you had to use your hands for cookies. I haven't made cookies in so long, like so long. Half a teaspoon of the good old vanilla extract, keeping it nice and flavoursome. We're going to do something kind of risky today. We are going to crack these eggs straight into the bowl, because usually I don't get shell because, you know, she's too good for this. But there's a potential slight thing that there will be shell because I did make scrambled eggs earlier. So, and I did get shell in the pan, so that was sick. That was one sharp cut. Whoa! Meanwhile that's going, I'm gonna weigh out the flour and the baking powder together. Sieve, flour, oh god, this is gonna be difficult. Ooh, whoa! And then that's that in there. And then how much? I think it was 1 teaspoon of baking powder, because that helps it to rise. Welcome to Baking with Millie. Oh my god, while I'm trying to open this, I'm gonna tell you something. So I went to Wagamama's last night with my mum and met Aggie. Oh, it was beautiful. So I always get this naked katsu bowl thing. There we go. So I always get this naked katsu ball thing. This naked katsu ball thing, third time saying it. And so we had that, and we kind of pigged out, and then we had these like chicken skewer things, and then we had these dumpling things as well, and then they had chili squid. I am a squid girl, but you know. Anyway, I didn't have it. And then it came to dessert, and now I'm not normally a dessert girl when it comes to Wagamamas, but I can tell you now, if you, I don't even know if Wagamamas is just in the UK or where it is, but I think it is just in the UK, not gonna lie. But it's a chocolate orange vegan cake. Oh, it is amazing. Like I can't even express. It just tastes like a Terry's chocolate orange, like you're eating Terry's chocolate oranges. Like that's what it tastes like. Oh, it's banging. It's beautiful. Why is my flour going everywhere? So yeah, would 100% recommend trying it. But don't mind me, I'm just now going to sieve this for 10 hours because there's 10,000 bits of it to get through and I'm getting it everywhere. Okay, I give up. Okay, it's been 2 seconds, but there's too much to sieve. At the end of the day, it's all an experiment. So we're just going to turn it, pretend it's been sieved. Half of it has been sieved. And then we're just going to, instead of just pour it in, I think. Oh. So you just stir it into the mixture until it's a dough. Okay, so we have to take this off now because this is where you start to use your hands. Sleeves have been rolled up, it's serious. So I'm just going to chuck it all in. Just go for it all. And we're going to use these strong muscles of mine to just mix it like this. Imagine if we put some like dark chocolate in the middle of it and then it would have been melted and then it could have been like, you know, like, or if there was red chocolate, like red dark chocolate, I don't know if that's a thing, and then like it would have looked like the blood and then we could have done like a ghost and it'd been like, oh my god, my imagination is amazing. I'm just gonna, can you see it starting to form, guys? Yeah, I should be on Great British Bake Off. Like okay, because I am actually good at baking. Like, I didn't know if you knew that about me, but I am actually quite good at baking. Like I bake cakes for my family's birthdays and things like that, and she's kind of talented, but for some reason, when I'm in front of a camera, it goes wrong. I honestly don't know what it is. When you're watching me, it's like, because I can feel your pressure and your eyes are just, I don't know, it gives me pressure. Right, this is where it gets serious. So it says to do it with floured hands, but I don't want to put flour all over my hands. So we're just going to do it with normal, and it says just to like throw it in. But the thing is, I don't know if it's going to work because we have used like soft butter instead of like hard butter. Ew, I can't even check my phone to see if it says that I'm doing it right. So it's just like knead it in, and this is why it said flour your hands, because at the end of the day it's going to be all stuck. I hope that now I've got the world's muckiest tripod, but it's fine because we're making cookies. But we're just going to tip this out. You can't even see my head, but you can see what we're doing, so that's all that matters. Tip all this out. Yeah. This looks disgusting. I don't think there's anything more I can do with it. Like I've kneaded it and kneaded it and kneaded it, but nothing's changing. Like what? We've got some air in it. We've got some thickness to it. We're gonna find the cutters and we're gonna put it on the baking tray. So it turns out we don't actually have Halloween cutters, which I didn't think we would, but we have the fingers crossed. We have every single cutter but Halloween cutters. So we are putting the cookie on a tray. The whole cookie batter is going on the tray. We're going to spread it out evenly, like so. I think the main reason it's not working is just because I've used different butter. So that's why we've, I'm just putting it to the bottom. Oh well, that's why we've improvised and just spread it across the whole tray. So I've got such bad stomach ache now. Oh, well, I don't do it every time. So this is what the cookie looks like. Oh, giant cookie. Giant Halloween cookie is what the title of this video is going to be, because it's going to be one giant cookie. And in the middle, we're going to put Happy Halloween. So that's it. And now we're going to put it in the oven at 170 for 20 minutes. At this point, I am wondering when it's going to be ready. These have been in the oven. Well, I looked at it. I thought it said 20 minutes. It turns out it said 12:15. So I put them in for 12. And then I put them in for another 5. and then I've just put them in for 8 more minutes. And then this is the state of them so far. I don't know if you can see. Let me open the oven. But that's what they look like. But I don't know if it's, ooh, I know, just because of the butter I used or what, but it's just not working very well. Look at this! Look at it! Oh my god. That is one giant cookie. And let's do like, you know how bread, you do a knock test? Well, this looks like bread, so we're going to do a knock test. Sounds pretty good to me. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. But now I have to wait till it cools, so I'll probably decorate this later tonight. So yeah, we'll move on to like 2 hours later, because you know, I need my tea and everything. A couple of hours later, I was going to say several, but it's actually a couple of hours later. It is now 7:45, and as you can see, a little bit of it's gone. But then I thought to myself, I'm going to put it on a plate to make it look all cute and aesthetic. So this whole thing wouldn't fit on a plate. So I did eat that and that, and I can tell you now, it's beautiful. So I got this recipe literally off BBC Good Food. So definitely go ahead and look at it if you want. You probably have to do it properly. Like, I think it will work properly if you use the actual like normal block butter, but like I said, I didn't. So now we just need to get this off of here. Mary who? It still doesn't really fit on it, but you know, it's fine. Oh my god, I literally ate so much today. Let me run through what I've ate. So I've woke up, went for a workout, so I had a protein shake after that. Then I had a protein bagel thing, a Warburton's thin protein bagel thing with eggs. And then I had M&S to do this like soup, sweet potato and beans and red pepper, I had half of that. And then I had a protein bar, and then I had an apple. And then I had, what did I have? Oh, then for tea, I've had a steak salad, and then I've literally I'm gonna end up eating this whole thing, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, you only live once. Bit of a classic. We're not going to do any special icing. We're just going to do the classic plain icing. So you just put a bit of water in a bowl. Literally, I'll put a dash of water. So, you know, we don't want to make too much icing. Because I will eat it on its own. And it makes me feel sick. Because I don't have any self-control. When it comes to sweet things, I literally have no self-control. Like, I will eat ready roll icing on its own. Like, I know that's so disgusting, but that's what I do. We want it a nice consistency because we want to be able to write on it and it not drip. And then we're going to take a big bite of it, and then we're also going to cook some and go and edit this video whilst eating it. Is what you call writable icing. So now we're going to get my cake. And I'm going to move your position so you can see. So we're going to then just literally get the spoon, and we're going to like, so I'll practice here. H-A-P, yeah, it's Happy Halloween, yeah, what am I saying? Right. Tastes good. Ooh. Forgot how good icing tasted. I've got such a sweet tooth if you couldn't. There's a bug on it! You know, at Christmas you call Crimbo. Is there a nickname for like Halloween? Like, there's not. No one really calls it Crimbo. Let's be real. But like, if you wanted to shorten it, you could call it Crimbo or Xmas. Like, what's Halloween? Okay, this pea's not gone to plan at all. Okay, that pea's better. It's like, because I don't really want to like Halloween. It's a long word. Happy Halloween, and then we're gonna do a little drizzling at the bottom. Like a spooky drizzle. Put all the hair in for a second. So we get a bit of this and do a spooky little drizzle. So spooky! This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a Happy Halloween cookie. Okay, ready? That makes me the happiest girl alive. Just let you guys, it is okay to have a cheat day. It is okay to have 2 cheat days even. This bitch is meant to be on a diet, but On that note, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to enjoy this, probably will eat the rest of it, and we will see you next time for a brand new video. Bye! Update, fully in a food coma, stomach dying. Like, I feel like I need to physically be sick, like something needs to happen to get it all out of my system, because I literally feel sick. I've eaten so much of it. Like, it just wasn't normal. You saw how big it is. I've eaten a good quarter to a third of it. Like, it's not normal how much I've eaten. Like, she is suffering over here, but it was beautiful. But like, now I can't even eat any more of it because now I just feel sick every time I think about it.